Hello, beautiful, and welcome to this section of the course. I am going to talk about how to follow your intuition. Now, there's a part of me that this is like way too woo-woo. Maybe we shouldn't dive into this, but the fact of the matter is that you've already followed your intuition with your journey. You're here doing this course, which might seem a little bit extreme to other people, especially Western doctors. But you really listen to your body and you listen to your intuition telling you there's something more. There's some other things that you can be doing to help improve your situation. And so you've gone outside of the box and you've looked at holistic ways on how to improve your cellular health, your mental and emotional health, your physical health, everything. But sometimes I still feel, and I know in my journey, even though there was times that I was more educated, that I sat in a doctor's office or sat in an office or next to someone that I thought knew better than me. And in reality, they do know more about certain things than I do, but it wasn't the right certain things for me. And my intuition was saying, don't do it or whatever it was. And I didn't listen. And for whatever reason, I didn't listen every time that happened. My journey became a lot longer, more expensive, a lot more heartache. Obviously, all the things that coincide with failing. And sometimes it's just really hard to follow your intuition because some of the things that we have to do just aren't tangible, right? We want to, grasp the situation and hold on to things or feel like we're doing something. And when we're not doing something, therefore we're still not striving and achieving things. So sometimes your intuition is like, take a breath, breathe, relax, take 3 months to, during this healing journey, not put pressure on yourself. Don't put timelines on IVF or IUI or anything. But your conscious brain is like, no, we can't do that. No, we got to keep going. We got to keep striving. So sometimes it's just really hard in different situations to really stand in your own truth and stand with yourself. And I think that comes down to society telling us that we don't know, we're females, or we are not doctors. So how could we possibly know what's best for our own bodies? And really down to trusting ourselves, our own self-worth and our own self-love has a really play in, making those decisions. But following your intuition and really tapping into what your intuition is for you. I mean, we have sayings that have been passed down through generation, like butterflies in the stomach and follow your gut. So it's really being in tune with your body and getting to know how your body sends you signals in those big life decisions. So first, one of the hardest things that us type A women have to do is slow down and actually tune in. So that's why the meditation and the mindfulness and the slowing down and relaxing and the resting is really vital. I mean, obviously it does all the physical things that we want it to do, like lower our cortisol levels, balance our hormones and all those things. But it also allows us to get the answers that we need, because when we're making decisions in flight or fight mode, it's not really rational decisions. I'm sure there's plenty of times in your life where you knew you shouldn't have done something, but you did it anyways for whatever reason. And with the hindsight, you can kind of go, I knew it. My body, my intuition, my spirit guides, my higher self, whatever you want to call it, was sending me the warning signs either within my body or through my dreams, or even like signs out in the universe. And we just didn't have the capability to really listen because we're just so go, 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 go. So it's just really important for that first thing, just to slow down and really get in tune with what your body is trying to tell you. So when you come up to really big decisions like an IUI, an IVF, even let's say doing another protocol with supplements, or if you should maybe do some functional testing, or if you should work with a certain doctor, or go to an IVF clinic, or work with a certain health coach, like whatever it is, taking the time, and I'll link below some really good YouTube meditations where you really tap into asking those questions and allowing your body to give you the answer. So just like for kind of my own personal experience, I didn't have anyone telling me to do this during my own fertility journey. But obviously there was something when the doctors told me that you can't improve your egg quality, just do another round of IVF, you know, it might work next time. Like, my intuition was like, that does not make sense. That's not the route we're going down. So, you know, check, I listened to myself. When I was in another clinic that I purposely went to ask for this immune testing, because something was telling me that was my undiagnosed, unexplained infertility. And the doctor sat there and said, you're not a candidate for it because you're not having reoccurring miscarriages, even though I can like literally physically feel being in that doctor's office and my body going, no, that's not right. That's why we came here. It doesn't matter if you don't think I'm a candidate. This is why I came here for this testing. And I still said, okay, like I won't do the testing. I'll just do another round of IVF. And even though we got better results and we got better embryos, I didn't even make it to day 28 because I still had elevated natural killer cells. So really being able to be in tune with your body and listen to it when these big questions are asked of you, and taking the time out. I wish I had someone to say to me when I was in the doctor's office about the immune testing, say, you don't have to answer that right now. You can say, okay, let me think about it, go off and really have a conversation with yourself and make those decisions. I mean, I would even say leave people out, like your partner or your family, if they're maybe not in tune or on the same page of the road you're seeking to go out, like leave them out of like even putting thoughts into your head, and just really sit with yourself, do a meditation. I know I've done this recently, and I had an actual coach, like a business coach. I really was in tune with her and I really liked what she was offering. I thought she can give me the mental and emotional support that I needed. And, you know, she said something's, because she was a very spiritual being, she's like, something's a little bit off. She's like, let's do a meditation and see what your body is telling you about joining this course. And so we did it. And what I got from it, it was just like black. And what my body was saying was like, there's no time for you to do this course, even though it would be great and it'd be, you know, really positive for your mental and emotional journey and your path. You are in a position of your life where you don't have the time to invest what actually needs to be invested in. So that was really amazing, just to take that time and step back and answer those really hard questions, because of course I wanted to do it, but wasn't really the right decision for me in that space and time. And the answer was, unfortunately, no, it wasn't. So you can do these types of intuition meditations with every aspect of your journey. And yes, even though you might want to do an IVF round, let's say within the next 2 to 3 months, if you sat with your body and as you're learning in this course, is your healing journey at kind of the tail end? Do you feel like you have done enough and that you can walk away from that IVF feeling proud of yourself? Or do you feel like there's just a little bit more time needed to accomplish those things? And your body will let you know. And sometimes the answer is not what you want to hear, but from just personal experience, it will save you time, because I know we all feel really, really time poor, but it will absolutely save you time. It will save you money. It will save you a lot of heartache, if you just slow down and really tap into what your body is asking you to do. I now, with the hindsight that I have, infertility was my body telling me to slow the fuck down, was telling me we can't sustain how you're living. And especially being type A, the stress levels, the worry, the rumination, the alcohol, like the food intolerances, we're gonna start really shutting down if you don't switch up things, right? So yes, infertility definitely sucks, but if you look at it at like a different point of view, is that your body is just saying, we're not able to do what we want to do for you, so we need TLC. And if you give us that TLC and you find all the right balances with your diet, your lifestyle, your mental and emotional stress, not only will we do what you want us to do, but you actually will become a better version of yourself that you didn't even know was needed. So with following your intuition, remember this is all practice, and the mental and the emotional steps that we're taking through this course, the meditation work, the yoga, the movement, all those things contribute to being able to really stand in your own power, and really tap into where you should go with your life and those big decisions. So I really hope this has helped. Like I said, down below, there's lots of links and resources to explore where you might be able to go with these things. And remember, when there's a big decision coming up, really just take some time to really get in tuned and see what your body is trying to say and which path might be the best for you.